I know we're doing an interview, bro.
Oh, you're
Okay,
yeah.
We're talking to Civil Evacuation. Hey, you guys are going on tour.
Yes.
How did you guys network with the punks in Asia?
To be honest, throughout the summer, we released a split with Jisam from Malaysia, and I don't know, we just keep in touch and we network a lot of punks, you know, like on Facebook, social media, etc. And I don't know, we just network and just reach out, share music, and out of nowhere on Instagram, one of the promoters just messaged us asking us if we wanted to go on tour out there overseas. And we always wanted to travel, you know, that's always been our dream, you know, as musicians and as a band. So pretty much, yeah, man, we got in contact with them and we made an arrangement to go overseas, round trip. So hopefully in August 2019, we're going to be going on tour with Disam in Southeast Asia, Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand.
Are you guys also going to Mexico?
We're planning on going to Mexico. We haven't booked any dates yet. But for sure, we're planning on doing a West Coast US tour in April 12th through 18th, and hopefully we can book dates in Mexico and Canada around May.
Yeah, we'll keep everyone updated as soon as we get more info on that.
Tell us about your band. What do you guys like stand for? What do you guys think about and
Civil
stuff?
Evacuation, well, we're an anarcho-punk band. I mean, we grew up anarchists. I grew up in the punk scene since I was 8 years old. I met my band right there at the nursery in Azusa, the Crust. So ever since then, we went through different lineups, different changes. We kind of started off as a street punk band first, but my lead singer and my drummer, rest in peace, Panda, you know, they're active anarchists in the scene, and we always want to protest. They had crust bands before that, you know, so we just came up with the thought with like this collaboration of anarcho-punk and street punk and mixture of thrash. And but honestly, like our lifestyle is anarcho, like, you know, like everything we do is DIY. The shows, you know what I mean, our music. We go to school for recordings. That's how we're able to produce this music. And yeah, dude, like we just fight anti-fascist, anti-racist, and we try to educate our fans. You know what I mean? To keep the scene clean and positive and keep it going, so you know the scene won't die.
Yeah.
What's the punk scene like in your area right now?
I grew up
in
around
Southern California.
I grew up here in Pomona, but I'm homeless. I traveled all around the world. I squatted and traveled.
You squat?
Yeah, squat around been all around the country and stuff like that. Traveler kids and stuff like that.
Our house, we live with a bunch of train hopper kids. You know what I mean? We stay at the crust.
Originally, when I had the idea to start this band, I was 17, and it was me and another friend of mine, and I was already homeless. I'm an orphan and stuff like that, so we were like pretty much living a punk rock lifestyle. But for me, because I got into bands like Crash and stuff like that, so I wasn't really too much into street punk. So I was really always drawn by the message of getting to the people and creating an inner family, because I had no family, you know. So the punk scene's always been that family for me. So in doing that, we found more creative people that see the same idea, and through that we started performing this music, and it started off a really positive thing. And as I got older, we didn't realize how positive it was for the scene here in the SGV area, because as soon as the band broke up, a lot of the kids that would hang out at the house that we were at, they all split up and started doing their own thing, which is getting into like meth and some really bad alcohol addictions to this day. And I'm seeing a lot of my friends get relapsed and stuff like that, and to try to break out of the street life today. But since we came back in 2011, a lot of old friends that kind of got astray are coming back, and they came back and told us, like, you know, we really appreciate what you did for us when we were really young, because if it wasn't for Civil Evacuation when we were young, we wouldn't have that close unity connection of family. And because we were so positive, like, I mean, me myself, I always tell people, like, this meth and the street life don't get caught up too much in it, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna overrun your life. Like, yeah, I'm homeless and I'm still on the street today, but you know what I mean? It's not for drug addiction or anything like that. It's more of a circumstance, you know what I mean? Like, I refuse to play their game, and I'm gonna make it my way, and you know, it's not that I'm stuck there, you know what I mean? That's until I find my own way.
Right now, we're just living our passion of music, bro.
Yeah,
like,
we survive on our music scene.
We're self-employed, you know, we make everything ourselves, everything ourselves.
And it's all DIY community.
It's all DIY, all our music and everything.
I want to ask you 2 questions.
Yeah.
Make it short though. Why is it that in Europe they have a big squat scene, but here we don't?
You know what? They're more organized over there. I've been watching a lot of documentaries, and I communicate with some kids out there. They take over squats, which are buildings that are not occupied, and they really stand up, and they defend that building, and they and they bring in kids and they do it in secret. They hide their identity. They're really organized, and they don't allow. They're the same, almost the same idea, trying to help kids to get off the streets instead of keeping them on the streets. Like out here, you get caught up in the drinking, you get caught up in the fights, and they're more organized to get better. And they use these facilities, the squats, as an organization to get better. So I feel like it's more positive for the community. So they don't really take action to try to get them out because it's not so as dirty or frowned upon as being a nuisance.
All right. This is for both of you before we end this interview. I noticed, okay, we did this show on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday,
Yes.
but there's a lot of like drug abuse problem. I understand that with the punk scene down here, and also like the whole alcohol abuse, the whole. How do we deal with that?
How do we deal with that?
Issues like people who like.
Honestly, I still want to keep on throwing all these shows, but just not have anything. You know what I mean?
It's
no drugs, no alcohol.
It's that. It's getting the community together to show them that they're not alone, and that show them that I have friends that are getting off of this drug too, that they're not alone. And they separate them, not separate because you don't want to separate anyone, but to show them that we're all working together to better ourselves, which is to better our community, which is to better our family, which is the punk scene. I mean, for me, generally, I don't really have anyone else.
And I really believe we need to keep all these shows going, not 21 plus bar shows, because the youth is our future.
Yeah, it's a support system.
You gotta keep it going, but you gotta keep it clean though, especially because a lot of them, you know, like they're all just teenagers and stuff, dude. You know what I mean?
It's a support system.
We know how it is, you know, the scene, everyone wants to party and stuff like that, but really there's better stuff, like, you know, like.
If you dig in further into it, a lot of these kids come from trauma and self-healing, so we need to heal them first and figure out what's going on in their lives and talk to them and get them to open up to us. And that's what's really good about being in the punk scene, because we all have that moment of togetherness where we're communicating, you know.
Before we end the interview, since you guys are going Malaysia to Asia, what would you like to say to the punks there?
Just get ready. Can't wait to see you guys, man.
See you guys, dude. It's gonna be
keep it up, you guys know.
Shout out to Dism.
Thank you guys, and all the punks out there. Let's see. Just keep those spirits up, guys. We'll be there soon.
We'll be there soon, dude.
I just want to say that's really cool. You guys are networking with all the punks from different countries. You guys are
it's really like they find us. It's almost one of those like collective consciousness type of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Social media is really big. You know, like, you know. So yeah, I try to message everyone, share music.
Cool. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
Cool. Thank you.